Hello everyone, and welcome back to Automotive History Through Diecast. This episode I thought we'd talk about the mid-engine Corvette. I got my Matchbox Special Edition Corvette in the mail. It is beautiful. It's a matte finish. Very, very detailed. So when Corvette originally came out, it was meant to be like a GT car. A lot of people coming back from World War II, they had seen these cars over in Germany that were, meant for the back roads and just casual driving. So that's what GM made. It was really never meant to be like a sports car, like competing with Lamborghinis and Ferraris like it is now. But in the early stages, it was, not that big of a V8, rear-wheel drive. But there was a engineer that had come on, Zarno was his name, and he wanted to make it rear or mid-engine because it's in front of the axle. And he started working on a side project, and he was building a mid-engine Corvette, and he would race it, and he would take it to shows, and everybody loved it, but he could never get permission to make one. They would always say, well, let's try something else. So they made a mid-engine Corvair, and it didn't do so well. So the executives were like, well, I mean, it's the public doesn't want it. So it's not a good idea to make a mid-engine Corvette right now. So it would go back in storage, and every couple years he would pull it back out. When they'd get a new head of Corvette, he would pull it back out. He made 3 of these prototypes, each one better and better. And in the 70s, he thought he had it perfect. He thought that they were ready to make that mid-engine Corvette. So he went to the head of GM, and the head of GM said, no, a mid-engine car will never sell. We would just be wasting our money. And do you know who that head of GM was? John DeLorean. It's kind of funny that later on he made himself a rear engine car, huh? When he said that it would never sell to the public. So Zarno got older and he retired. But his protégés and the people who worked under him still thought it was an amazing idea, mid-engine. I mean, that's what race cars are. So they would work on it on the side, and every now and again it would pop up again. Why can't we make this? This works. This is what the other race teams use. And it was either there's no money now, or no one will buy it. And then they would get someone in there who would say, yeah, maybe we should try something mid-engine again. But they never would okay the Corvette. So they went for another mid-engine car. And needless to say, it didn't do well either. But that wasn't the mid-engine he was talking about. He was talking about a V8 full-on race car, not a 4-cylinder, 2-seater here. So, they made the Fiero, and then that didn't do so well, so talk stopped of making the rear engine or mid-engine Corvette. So if they've gone through all these years of not making it, how did they finally get it made? The right person at the right time. GM got back into racing. 24 Hours of Daytona. Road racing, and the guy running it said, I want more. I want you know, more aerodynamics, more this, more that. And they pretty much told him, this front engine, we've sharpened this blade as sharp as it can go. If you want something better, we have to go mid-engine. So he set his sights on it, and he decided he was going to go mid-engine. So finally, mid-engine came out, and they're racing it now. And that's how it took almost 70 years for Corvette to have a mid-engine. So I got one more. If you've ever wondered what Spectraflame Pink would look like on a Corvette, that's what it would look like. I also found some cars this week I wanted to show you. I found these two Monte Carlos. Those are from Johnny Lightning. I think they're excellent representations of the car. I think they look very scale. So I have this maroon one, which I believe is from the second series, and then this black one was the first series. This is the Classic Gold series. This one reminds me of Training Day. The car in Training Day. And then I found this beauty. I've never seen this one before. That's a Nova. And that one came from Greenlight Muscle. All black with chrome rims. Almost as if you were to build this more as a drag car, it would be like Murder Nova's car. But this one's very nice. And before we go, I want to show you my custom I just finished. I've been doing a lot of 55 gassers lately. And this is my Nova version, or my Golf version. I accidentally had a little bit of silver paint left in my gun. I thought I'd cleaned it all out. So that's why it has a silver sparkle to it. I kind of see it as a mistake, but it adds to it. Alrighty, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Thank you.